Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Coffee with Tea. I'm your host, the amazing T Street. Today's mug, fearfully and wonderfully made. Psalms 139 and 14. Today's topic, choose words of wisdom that edify others. One of my good friends, Kendrea Moyer, is literally from her own book talking about the efficacy of choosing our words wisely. Last week, she posted something that really convicted me. She said sometimes we don't even pay attention to the words that we use. When someone sends us a funny meme, they say, and I'm guilty, I am so weak. The devil is a liar. I'm not weak. So I won't speak those words anymore. So I'm becoming much more cognizant of my speech. I'm cognizant of my speech about myself, but we should also be cognizant about the words that we utter for other people. Choose words of wisdom that edify other people. Good morning, Alana. Words are never just words. They shape confidence, they shape relationships, and quite frankly, they shape culture. Every time we speak, we're making a choice. I tell young people, your words can build people up or it can break people down. Your words can heal people or they can harm people. You can use your words to elevate people or you can use your words to embarrass people. Wisdom shows up in how we speak, not just what we know. Y'all, words are super powerful. Good morning, Jackie. And so it's important that we understand that our words have power. And so when we're choosing those words, we should choose words of wisdom that edifies other people. If you would in the chat today, tell me some words of wisdom that people have spoken over you that edified you, that lifted you up when you were maybe not at your best point or when you needed an encouraging word. So just put them in the chat today. So the first thing we know is that wise words build people instead of breaking them. I do this activity with kids and I show them in a very real way how their words have power and that their words can build people up or they can break them down. And if we understand that edifying words, they encourage growth instead of highlighting flaws. I got somebody in my life. Well, okay, let me retract. I used to have someone in my life who, no matter what I did, all they ever pointed out were the negative things in my life, the negative things that I would do. They would always put a highlight or an asterisk by it. Offer correction without humiliating people. When I correct young people, I don't humiliate them. I tell them about themselves, but I do it in a way that is loving and that is respectful, and ultimately in a way that will restore who they are from the offense that they made, because they're not the same thing. The offense they made is not who they are. It's an action that they did, but it is not who they are. Push people forward instead of putting them down. You can be honest without being harsh. I just telling the truth. No, you're just being mean. I'm tired of people calling truth and meanness the same thing. They're not synonymous. You can speak truth in love. So if all you are is somebody, I just said what needed to be said. No, you just said it in a way that edified you, but it demeaned someone else. You can give feedback without tearing someone apart. Wisdom asks the question, what does what I'm about to say help this person become better? And if it doesn't, just say nothing. If your words don't add value, don't say anything. I used to tell my son Christopher all the time, and my sister and I laugh all the time. Just say nothing. When teachers would make him angry, I would say, son, just say nothing. Ask God to bridle your tongue. If what you're going to say to someone is not said in love, you do more damage than you do correction. So I ask God all the time, Lord, let what I say be tempered with love. So that's the first thing. The second thing, wise words consider impact before it considers expression. Just because you feel it doesn't mean you should say it. My mother used to say that to me all the time because y'all, I was the quickest tongued person you have ever met. And when the Holy Spirit is not operating, I can still be that. And that's when I know I'm out of the will and the way of God, when my tongue precedes my wisdom. Mm. Just because you feel it doesn't mean you should say it. And just because something is true doesn't mean it needs to be said right now. Wise communication thinks about the timing, it thinks about the tone, it thinks about the audience. The same message can inspire or offend someone depending on how it's delivered. Wisdom isn't about speaking fast, it's about speaking thoughtfully. That's why I love sage wisdom of the elders, because some of them have had a long time to contemplate what they want to say to us. And one of the things I try to be when I'm working with young people is someone who is wise. Because if what I'm saying is more important than how I say it, I don't edify and lift up kids. I do destruction. And can I tell you, we live in a world that consistently demeans and destroys our kids. Don't let our tongues be the things that destroy other people's lives. Good morning, Brashandra. Good morning. Oh, I see you, Apostle Dawson. I just came by to tell y'all today that we should be people who choose words of wisdom that edify other people. Wise words speak life when silence is the easy option. Can I tell you how many times I've wanted to be silent because I want to spare, or we all say, I don't care about being like lie from the pit of hell. Nobody walks around going, I want to be hated. Nobody does that. But when I work with kids, I have to choose sometimes to speak what I see because it's important for the edification and the uplifting or the encouragement of those young people, even when it's hard for me to say and it's hard for them to hear. That's why how I do it matters. Edifying words don't just avoid harm, they actively help. Wise people speak up for those who are overlooked. Wise people affirm people who are doubting themselves. And they say the encouraging things others are afraid to say. Kids will tell you, I hold them accountable. When they're wrong, I tell them. Can I tell you, I don't respect people in my life. If you are a yes person, I don't keep you near. I love the folk who hold me accountable. 12 years ago, I tell this story often. W. Shauna Gibbs said to me, T, you are a ticking time bomb. You are tick, tick, boom. And if you don't get control of that, and real talk, I couldn't control it. I needed God. If you don't get control of it, it will literally destroy you and your career. And she was right. She could have stroked me like so many people did, trying to make me feel good versus encouraging me to be good. So I came to tell you that wise words speak life when silence is the easy option. Speak up for those who are overlooked. But y'all, sometimes one sentence can shift someone's outlook. I tell young people all the time, you know you're more capable than you even know. I see you, all of you. And guess what? No matter what anyone tells you, you matter. Do you know how many times those words have literally lifted people? Silence protects comfort. Wisdom protects people. Every conversation is a moment of influence. Your words can raise confidence or it can reduce someone's confidence. It can create safety or tension. It can strengthen relationships or strain them. Choose words that leave people better than how you found them. My mother taught me that. If all you're going to do is tear them down, just say nothing. Just say nothing. Wendy, thank you for Proverbs 21 and 23. Just say nothing. Because can I tell you, we're in a hurting world. And you can't tell me that you love God, but you hate his people, as is evident sometimes by the way that you speak to his people. I always tell people, you can get me if you just talk nice to me. I came by to tell somebody today, choose words of wisdom that edify other people because we are in a hurting world that needs our kindness. Have an amazing day because y'all already know there's absolutely positively nothing amazing in me that's not in each and every one of you. So today, choose your words carefully and choose words of wisdom that edify other people. Have an amazing day.